Welcome back to Geek Theology, where music, ministry, and nerd culture all come to hang out. Our last episode was an intro to Naruto, a loudmouth knucklehead ninja who's taken the world by ninja storm. See what I did there? If you missed that, click here to get caught up. For the rest of us though, the big question, especially if you're not a hardcore anime fan, is why should you care?
Don't underestimate me! I don't quit and I don't run!
Welcome to the arena, where the final round of the Chunin exams took place, where many of the show's characters had to face off Hunger Games style. So despite the show's dead space, there are some pretty cool themes that pulled me in. And the first is Naruto's mission to defy expectations. Naruto is driven by refusing to accept what other people tell him he can't do. Fueled by the rejection he's endured his whole life, he won't stop until he's earned his village's respect. He literally doesn't know how to give up. He fails and he falls and he loses and people laugh at him, but he just doesn't stop. And this relentless focus is reflected in a few other characters too. For example, this is Rock Lee. Rock Lee is the man. Another character that gets told a lot about what he can't do. They say that he can't be a ninja, that he can't do the same techniques the others can. He gets injured and they tell him he'll never fight again. Or after making a full recovery, he's told his body can't handle it, so he should quit. Do you think Lee listens to these people? Nope! Naruto and Lee, along with one other character I'll get to in a second, are so determined to achieve their goal that they don't have time to worry about what other people think about them. And that's pretty cool. That brings us to the most intriguing question in Naruto. Can people do the impossible? Characters are often told that this is who they are and trying to change that is a waste of time. And Naruto embodies the argument against that. Perfect example is in an episode called Byakugan Battle from season 1. During the first round of that Chunin exam I mentioned earlier, Hinata, who's sweet, humble, and kind-hearted, is forced to fight against her cousin Neji, who's also all of those things. Except not at all. In fact, during the match, Neji pummels her with insults about how hopeless she is as a ninja. A failure will always be a failure. Ultimately, we are judged by what we cannot change. What can't be changed must be endured. We are who we are, and we must live with it. And this speech pisses Naruto off.
Hinata! You just gonna stand there and take that? Who gave you the right to tell her what she can or can't be? Go on, Hinata, show this guy he's wrong!
For the record, Naruto yells a lot. You get used to it. Or you won't. Anyway, justice comes a little later when Naruto faces Neji in the Chunin exams. Clearly favored to win, Neji gives him the same "we are what we are and you're a hopeless loser" speech. But Naruto's used to being the underdog and actually beats him in a massive upset, astonishing everyone and even challenging Neji to reject his own limitations. You can do it too, because after all, unlike me, you're not a failure. Now, the other thing I noticed about the show is that competition is a good thing. Often characters have a rival, an opposite they're always competing against. But whenever a character has a rival like that, it makes both of them better. It pushes them beyond what they might do if they didn't have someone right on their heels. And nowhere is this more true than between Naruto and his former teammate. Remember that other character I mentioned earlier? His name is Sasuke Uchiha, and his goal led him down a very different path than the others. Sasuke is one of the last of the Uchiha clan. I say last because his older brother Itachi pretty much snapped one day and murdered all of them. So while Naruto becomes a ninja to someday be Hokage, Sasuke's sole purpose in life is getting strong enough to hunt his brother down. And he really doesn't care about anything else.
I'm going to restore my clan and destroy a certain someone.
Yeah, he's pretty much always like that. And though for the first couple of seasons, he and Naruto are teammates, along with Sakura and their teacher Kakashi Sensei, eventually Sasuke's drive for revenge leads him to abandon them completely and desert his village to seek power from the Leaf Village's worst enemy. We're gonna finish up in the Valley of the End, an important location in this show and in the sequel series, Naruto Shippuden. And the perfect place to answer the question, what can we learn from Naruto?
'Cause people called me a failure. I'll prove them wrong.
There's a lot of great stuff we can pull from this show, so be sure to tune in next time for the final round.